boys and girls, and welcome back to Art This Week. This week in art, we are learning about overlapping shapes and how one shape can go on top of another and partially cover it. So we're going to do this by creating a collage of lots of different shapes on our paper. And a collage is just taking different colors of paper and gluing them down onto another piece of paper. It's a very easy way of saying we are gluing paper and gluing different shapes onto a paper. So that's a nice big word that we learned today, collage. So what we're going to start off by doing is drawing our shapes. So I have 3 different colors of paper and I'm gluing it onto a black background. If you don't have these different colors, you can use any color that you want, or you can create your own colorful paper by painting some white paper, any color or lots of different colors, waiting for that to dry, and then cutting your shapes out and gluing them onto a white piece of paper. So I'm going to start by thinking about different shapes. So I'm going to start with my yellow piece of paper, and I'm going to create a square and a triangle on that piece of paper. On my next piece of paper, my purple paper, I'm going to make a circle and a heart. A heart is a shape that we can make. On my last piece of paper, I'm going to draw a diamond and a rectangle. So now we have our shapes. We should have 6 shapes. We have a diamond, a rectangle, a circle, a heart, and a square, and a triangle. And now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to carefully cut out each shape, making sure that I cut away from myself and turning the paper as I cut. So rather than turning the scissors, I'm turning the paper and I'm cutting the sides, keeping my hand away from the scissor blade, and then I'm cutting that last piece out. So now I have my square. Now I'm going to cut out my triangle, turning my paper, not my scissors. So I have my square, my triangle. Now I'm going to cut out my circle by turning the paper around and around and trying to follow that line where I drew with my pencil. Turning my scissors. Sometimes it gets a little tricky, so I can cut that off and then I can continue cutting around and trying to trace over the pencil lines as best as I can with my scissors. I have that circle now, a square, a circle, a triangle. Now I'm going to cut out my heart. I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to cut out one side, cut out the other side, and I still need to cut off the top. So I'm going to turn my scissors slowly so that I can turn my paper, not my scissors. I turn the paper around so that my scissors can follow that line. So turning the paper. So we always turn the paper. Now I have my last shapes that I need to glue down, or cut out, then glue down. I have my diamond, and I have my rectangle. we have all of our shapes cut out. And we're going to move that extra paper off to the side because we don't need it right now. And we're going to think about where we want our shapes to go. So we're going to arrange the different shapes. Now we do want our shapes to overlap. So that means that I'm going to place one shape on top of another shape. I'm going to do the same thing to this shape. I might place this shape on top of my other shape. And I might place this shape on top of my square. Now, I still have lots of room for more shapes. So let's see if we can add some more shapes to our paper. We can do another square. Another rectangle. Another heart. And we can cut those out and add them to our collage. Turning our paper, not our scissors. So we have another heart. We have another rectangle. Another square. All right, so now we can add these shapes to the bottom. We might even need one more shape. Let's do another red rectangle. All right, so now I have all my shapes and one shape is overlapping on top of another shape. I have a rectangle overlapping a heart. I have a square overlapping a rectangle. I have a rectangle overlapping a square. I have a triangle overlapping a circle. And I have a diamond or a heart overlapping a diamond. Now that I have all my shapes overlapping, I can glue them down. I want to make sure that the pencil lines are the side that I place my glue on. That way I don't see any pencil lines when I go to work on my paper. So let's look. So I see the pencil line, so I can add the glue to this side. So I'm going to glue down my square, look for the pencil lines, add the glue, glue down my rectangle, look for the pencil lines, there they are, right there. So I'm going to add the glue to that side. Glue down my heart, I see the pencil line, so I can glue on that side. See the pencil lines. Forgot to glue this down first. Then we can glue down our shape that goes on top. Our heart, our yellow heart. Our rectangle. Other rectangle or purple rectangle, and our square. Now some of these might have a little mistake, and that's okay. We all make mistakes. Mistakes show that we are trying our best. So here we have our collage of different shapes overlapping on top of another shape. I hope that you enjoyed creating this collage, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. We'll see you next time, boys and girls. Thank you so much.